games in some tough gyms. Last year, Oklahoma State and Wake Forest.
There's Ben Gordon for three. He's usually instant offense, but missed his first three-point shot. Now the turnover, and here's Marcus Williams, a highly recruited guard, to Gordon.
Yes. And they've been long. They've kept their hands active. It's been difficult for UConn to get really good shots.
A nice out-of-bounds play, something.
Minoff had it poked away by Gordon. Gordon runs the floor. For these UConn Huskies, yeah, you needed them on your preseason schedule at the Hall. Gordon for three out of the corner.
And keep your eye on number 50 for Connecticut. Backdoor here. Gordon lays it up. A quick strike for the Huskies. They lead it 2-0.
Well, again, Nevada's getting their shots.
Gordon on the drive, lays it up. He got the spin. Half minutes to open up a 5-point lead. Williams giving off the alley-oop, and it's up and in. What a leaping effort there by Ben Gordon, who can do a little bit of everything.
But as he told us today, you know, these are kids, 18, 19, 20-year-olds. If you told them they had to take a 6-hour flight aboard, a lot of people say that they had the best front court in the WAC.
Rattling in, Jim Calhoun's Connecticut team. And a close one here with Nevada. Pull up pop, a long three, and he got it. Gordon on the drive, lays it in. Pretty move on the baseline by Ben Gordon. Okerson has been the man here, and that basket's going to count. And the foul. Gordon to the line.
Nevada comes back. And just when Nevada's starting to make a run, they start to go to Ben Gordon, and he pulls shots like this out of the hat. Again, killer crossover. Goes to the basket with the right hand on the wrong side, falls on his face, still makes the play. Sean Paul, and again, Okerson's presence made Nevada move the ball.
How about the presence of Ben Gordon tonight? He has just been sensational now with 28 points.
He's one of those guys that when he's in the zone, he's unstoppable.
The sophomore closing in on his career high, which is 32. We did that against Miami. He's looking for some more. Got it, nothing but net. A tray.
Unconscious.
And even with the larger lane. There's Gordon again. Another one. Got it. A three again. The NCAA still has to tell everybody. Another one by Gordon, and it's another three. Bolstering that lead to 92-78. Gordon, for him, it's a personal party here at Gamble Pavilion.
Do you think Ben Gordon senses the end is near for the Wolfpack? Well, again, recognizing Brown sneaks behind Sean Paul. Good open floor look by Ben Gordon, and he's just not out there to score. Making other guys better.
Meding tries to track it down and does in the corner, but here comes Anderson to Brown. Armstrong on the right wing. Pull-up jumper is good. Gordon from deep in the corner, a three, and he hits the bottom of the bucket, and they are really scorching right now.
Oh, my.
Good look that time from Justin James, whose brother is in the NBA.
Played at Florida A&M.
Long range three by Gordon, his second. He's got 8. 3-on-2 the other way. Williams at the helm, finds Gordon, three-pointer, good.
The #1 team in the country and all that. And he said, you know, the best thing that happened was our guys were so excited it helped our preseason practice.
Here come the Huskies again. Just over 7 minutes remaining first half. The lead is 17. Make it 19. Malik Brown with that head always up, steps in, reverses to Gordon, spins up a three and hits it. So that's 19 now, his 4th three-pointer. It's his first 2-point basket. We are 3 minutes into the second half. A stop-and-go move by Mr. Gordon, 23 points.
That's right. It's in central part of Florida, isn't it?
Yes. Gordon ahead of the pack, lays it home. Fans want him to get to 100 right now. A thing of beauty there. 27 for Gordon.
And they are guard driven. But Gordon is ahead on the break, and he dunks it. Hewitt wanted a traveling violation.
Explore the paint a little bit, but that's the game right there. You know, take you off the dribble, shoot from the perimeter. They got some guys that can really put it away. Whoa!
Goodness gracious, did Ben Gordon get in the air? He was 1.5 feet over the rim.
To attack. A lot of guys would just back off. Intimidated.
Spinning around more and got himself free for a beautiful shot.
Getting out rebounded or getting beat down on the floor. They've had the opportunity.
Rolls off the rim and Okafor clears it. UConn looking to make a run. Gordon gets him started.
Point guard than is Drisden.
Gordon pulls up and shoots and drained it.
So good. He's nimble. He's just not a guy who's going to root himself in the post. You can start him out from any spot on the floor.
Gordon on the baseline with a sweet move.
You see a lot of young fans out here. It's a great time to develop that allegiance.
Gordon with it straight away and nothing but net for Ben Gordon. Loves his bulldog mentality. And in fact, Calhoun calls him a Rottweiler. And how about Gordon going airborne to dunk in 2 more?
It's going to take a while for them to mesh.
Okafor remaining out, but he did all sorts of damage while he was in there. Another nice play by Ben Gordon, who uses the glass on the move.
There you go. To Mickelson. And turn it over. Gordon in a hurry. Maintains control on reverse layup. Leaving his feet. Mickelson denied. Talik Brown takes it. The trailer. Yes, sir. Ben Gordon, lefty. Hammer going through for 23-18. He's got 4. The final 10 seconds.
I expect them to go right there to Gordon.
Yep, they found Gordon. Mike. Down low, Okafor back up top. Gordon, plenty of time in the shot clock. Tries to step in. Tough shot. He hit it. Boy, he's mastered the tough shots. He's got 12.
Just didn't go down.
Oh, no, that had interception written all over it. Nice step through, and Gordon's got the entire package. 70-14 for Ben.
The guys can actually graduate in 3 years. And
oh, man. 18 for Ben Gordon. Number 4 and end right there. Look at this.
oh, yes.
He had one earlier. That was the clubhouse leader.
Army went the first 8:03 without scoring. The alley-oop works much better this time. Down at 39.6%, 10th best percentage in the Northeastern Conference. Gordon for 3. That ties his career high. Gordon for 3.
Well, Monroe just can't find any shots down the offensive end. Needs to have the ball.
Gordon left side 3. Back-to-back threes for the junior from Mount Vernon, New York. 4 on 3. Left side Gordon. Can he make it 3 straight threes?
Oh, got the hot hand.
Of course, is one of the stars on the UConn National Championship team. Ben Gordon with his 4th three-pointer of the first half. On the switch, picked up by the taller Banjo. His 5th 3 of the half.
Off a screen and let him shoot it.
Played by Mims. Gordon for 3.
Oh, forget about it.
In the first 20 minutes here at Gamble Pavilion, Quinnipiac scored 20 points, and Ben Gordon scored 23. The foul was on Fay, his first. Pierre Fay, junior from Senegal, and there's Gordon's 8th three-pointer of the night. He's 1 shy of the school record of 9 held by Seattle Sonics all-star guard Ray Allen. There's Gordon with the steal. Monroe reached out, tried to grab him, and Gordon with the finish.
And in this building, John, 133-34 the Huskies are under Jim Calhoun in the Hartford Civic Center.
And against non-conference teams, as Gordon hits his specialty, the 3, picks up right where he left off last week.
See down it, but they're floating and they're trying to twist and turn just instead of delivering.
Beautiful move by Gordon on that baseline, that soft fadeaway jump shot. Williams, one of the few open looks he's had. He missed the shot. Nice rebound by Villanova. Ahead of the pack, it's Gordon. He'll jam it home. He had Okafor running some interference in front of him.
Yeah, it's an interesting play just because Brown fell and slipped down, and good recognition by Iona. Take advantage of a guy laying down on the floor.
Gordon for 3. Good. Powering his way inside that time was Jenkins. Had a good look but missed the shot. Here's Gordon stepping around Williams. Alley-oop. Gets it back, reverses and scores. It is all Huskies and quite an afternoon, a historic afternoon for Ben Gordon as he joins an elite group with a triple-double, 14, 14, and 10. Not too many people have been able to accomplish that feat. Butler, Sheffer, Danielle Marshall, and Emeka Okafor, who did it earlier this year for the freshman year when St. Bonaventure came into this building and beat him in December. Right. Gordon for 3. Yes.
So this is a team that has great tradition. They have 2 guys playing for the Memphis Grizzlies right now.
Here's Gordon in transition, tries to blow by McCollum and hits the pull-up.
They're a pretty young team and don't have a lot of power and they have taken the ball inside with the dribble, and they do against the zone, but that's more of a rarity. Nice, clean shot.
Rebound, Denham Brown deflected to Okafor. Ahead to Gordon. One-on-one with McClung.
Get out of here. And a steal.
Gordon countered in the foul, and Tim Buckley would like to turn right around and go back in the locker room.
What a start. They do it well, don't they?
Talik Brown with the second pass to Gordon. Chapman drives, and Villanova would have none of it. Here's Gordon ahead of everybody.
With his younger players, so they got a lot of minutes. Guys like Villanova get in there a lot. All those guys, lots and lots of minutes. Oh man!
Nice ball fake, nice head fake to get Okafor to guess just a little. Wow! Gordon finally on the board.
Made shots and missed shots.
Ben Gordon, you saw Villanova in the game and trying to shake, fade away. That goes. Ricky Shields coming off the bench. It's hit a couple. And
Here we go again.
A layup for Ben Gordon. 4 boards so far for Okafor. Gordon with room, deep 3, got it. Philadelphia Flyers a while ago.
Okafor back in.
He's inside. Gordon wanted that and scored on the reverse. Here's Denham Brown with Okafor, Ben Gordon, and tools on the floor right now. Ben Gordon with the left hand slashes in. Boy, it goes.
6th man at the rack, back at it again.
Gordon fires up over that. He hits a big one. Ben Gordon's going the waiver, playing with 4 fouls, as is Ben Gordon. Joel Wiggin got left in the dust. He got knocked down.
And Okafor kicks it left side. Long 3 by Gordon. He's been terrific. Starts the second half in man-to-man. Gordon, who had been very quiet in the first half. Gordon, I talked about his. Well, I would put Isaiah more important to me on that list. You would, yes. And see, I'm Hall of Famer. There we go. He's gotten a little publicity in New York recently, Isaiah Thomas.
Now that's right. You come off that big game, the win, the emotion. Got to get right into it.
Gordon gets right into the lane and gets his 2 points. Dishes off. Stolen Denham Brown. 3-on-2. Talik Brown to Gordon. It's a 13-0 UConn run. And Craig Esrick has seen enough.
What Georgetown does so well. Follow shots, must be boxed out. They need to do more of that.
Gordon over Reed. Well, we said he was versatile.
The Georgetown doesn't have the post presence that they've had with Sweetney, so they need contributions from a lot of people. Trying to spread it right now for Gordon.
Gordon shoots the 3 right over Reed.
And they passed on the mask. Okafor did wear the mask in practice yesterday. Gordon did not, either in practice and obviously not here today in the game. That's a good sign. Ben Gordon, and then had another concussion. Here's Gordon with the 3-pointer. Wow. 9:23 to go. Oh, brother! Absolutely clean. Here's Gordon for 3. Yes! What a block. William Okafor.
Are the forwards. Brown's been particularly hot of late.
Jay, it's all about transition for Pitt. They got to get back as Gordon tees it up here. What a solid player. A much better shot, though. Nice staggered double for him.
Gordon. That's a good sign for Connecticut. Gordon coming out of his recent shooting slump. Krauser missed the runner. The outlet and a beauty from Talik Brown to Ben Gordon for 2.
Great set, though. Little double screen to the post up. Tough shot.
Wow. Trying to remain undefeated in Big East play, and Pittsburgh trying to remain undefeated for the season. They're 18-0. Ben Gordon banks it in after a strong drive.
Biggs down the floor. Got to use them.
Gordon with Troutman running out and on the 3.
And Jay, that's okay. Okafor was right at the rim.
Opportunistic 3 with Okafor in great rebounding position.
You got to get him more shots. He's hit 4 of 5.
More touches.
Beautifully done off the dribble. Rebound tapped out by Cody. Lead to Kaba. Gordon steals the ball. An all-American play.
He put on a clinic in the first half.
He did. George Blaney was saying before the game, Bucky, that he expands his game every year, Gomes. This year, he's brought the 3-point shot into it. And Gordon's always had the 3-point shot.
Mentioned about no offense. He gave me a dirty look when he hit that second 3.
And here's like a
Quickly off the inbound, Matthews misses the jumper. Another rebound for Okafor. Gordon with his first shot of the night in free throw shooting at 60.5%. Gordon with the rebound. In transition. Tried to dribble through his legs and hits the circus shot. Time out of the night. Ben Gordon in the early going has a 3 and a circus 2. Talk about degree of difficulty. Ben Gordon, deep 3. Got it.
And he's been getting a lot of assists.
UConn has already knocked down 3 threes. Make it 4. Anderson to Ben Gordon. Another deep 3. His 4th 3 of the half.
Take charge out there, Ben. I don't know. It has to be an insurance issue. I don't know.
Talik Brown feeds Gordon, and so far he's got 2 points without the mask.
Put the whole thing in Lawrence Welk tempo. Put him to sleep.
Matthews from the free throw line and counted in the foul.
Cannot find the hole from three-point land. Just 1 out of 7. Gordon looking for his first field goal. Gets it and will go to the line. Shimon Tools, a veteran who played a lot against Boston College last week, and Gordon.
McNamara a miss, rebound Okafor, and look how quickly UConn gets down the floor. Sets up an open 3 for Gordon. Rebound Warwick, his 5th of the game to go with a dozen points already.
He's got those long arms, that excellent wingspan.
Steal by Gordon.
Goodbye. Up and away. Jam City from out of Mount Vernon would have produced so many great players. The McRae brothers who went out to Louisville.
2 Orangeman players collide. It's 5 on 3.
He can shoot it. The Rainbow J, Mr. Gordon. He's had some subpar games, like against Georgetown. He struggled against Rice, Oklahoma, Georgetown, but he's had some major games. If he wants to be talked about in the class of Richard Hamilton and Raymond Allen, he has to add consistency and be a star every night.
Gordon with 10 first-half points to lead Connecticut. That collision between the 2 Syracuse players gave him a 2-man advantage, Dick, going down to the other end.
Just from last year, he just keeps getting better and better and better.
And assuming he hangs around, he's got one more year to improve even more. How about that?
The star.
Van Gordon with a dozen.
He's been red hot lately, averaging 16 a game in his last 5.
Well, it's a great job using the rim as a defender.
Gordon goes from one end to the other. And that's
Flown before, and that's what's going on with the Mountaineers early in the first half.
Especially in this arena with the great atmosphere. Gordon on the drive.
Green maybe got away with a little push in the back. Did a mech on that possession.
Here comes UConn. They haven't had much in transition today, but there's a transition 3.
That creates long rebounds, and that's when those spurts happen.
West Virginia back to the man-to-man, and Gordon with the tough shot off the glass. John Beeline screaming for a charge. And Villanova with a 6th rebound.
There's the first sign of the intimidation factor. A quick shot by Pittsburgh.
And it results in a Gordon 3 at the other end. 15th three-pointer of the year for the sophomore from Darmstadt, Germany. Talik Brown penetrates and sets up Gordon. And there's the three-pointer that moves him into 5th. He's the only player on this West Virginia team who has started every game in his career. Gordon with the runner. He's got 16. He's got a dozen points. Sophomore from Martinsburg, West Virginia, who decided to play in his native state. Win over Seton Hall on Wednesday. West Virginia will play the next 3 games at home. St. John's. As Gordon hits the 3, and with that 3, he moves into 4th place on the UConn career list ahead of Khalid El-Amin with the 196th of his career. Inside the 2-minute mark. Look at that. UConn has played 38 minutes and has only committed 6 fouls and 3 turnovers. Gordon for 3.
Wow. Development at the start of this game. Tyrin Francis is in the lineup tonight for Notre Dame. That's Ben Gordon for 3 for Connecticut.
It's one of the few he's gotten right so far this year.
Oh, come on now. Gordon, a runner in the lane.
And Gordon very quiet, uses the fade screen here to get the great look.
Okafor the rebound to Ben Gordon with Villanova, Denham Brown, and Rashad Anderson for Connecticut. Gordon a strong drive.
Almost Jerry West-like as he got himself squared away.
Gordon for 3, a rainbow 3 with Torian Jones right in front of him. As a Dookie, you said that with disdain, Jay.
Oh, I like it. Oh, not that. He disdained the defense there. Gordon rising to the occasion.
Really an amazing effort by this Notre Dame team.
And when you look at
Marcus Williams
the big
is
one,
out.
I think.
Well, I think most people talk about their talent. They talk about
And the best shot blocker in America.
There's Gordon under pressure. Fired the three, a tough three.
Guy responsible for a lot of these New York players is Barry Rawson, outstanding assistant coach for Pittsburgh. And
They just picked him up with a body and just eased him on out.
And Pitt also does the great job of getting back and doesn't allow the running game.
Now Gordon, awkward, off the glass, throws it down.
That's an offensive star right there.
The runner in the lane, that little floating shot, no good. Head man now is Gordon. Can he get it for the layup?
Oh, yes. That's Connecticut basketball. Run, baby, run. These are guys a rookie year doing a great job. Ben Gordon has a hand in them all the time.
Best guy.
He would be a great choice if he wants to come back to the college level. He knows the New York area. Great job he has done. Just a workmanlike performance. Defensively now he's taking the challenge of playing Gordon.
And Gordon nails the three ball.
Credit to Pittsburgh, not allowing Connecticut to run, baby. Oh, yes. He's a tremendous talent.
Fewer fast breaks.
Height with the miss. Gordon with the wide open look. And for the first time, the shot clock inside 10 on a Huskies possession. Gordon shoots over Diaz.
Denham Brown having to play against maybe guys like Jameer Nelson and Zelante West, those type teams. They got to shore it up.
Back to Gordon around the Armstrong screen, uses the glass.
In his last 4 games, he has double digits today with 10. And Talik Brown, as he always does, doing a nice job assisting his teammates.
1 for 16 shooting. Gordon open for the 3 and knocks it down.
Absolutely, it's a luxury. And you talk about Denham Brown early in the season. Very difficult to recover.
We weren't sure how many we would have at the Garden here, but there's got to be 8,000, 9,000 or more, and they are really into it. But Ben Gordon,
you know, you're 6'10". Take it to the hole. It's your chance.
Gordon straight away for the 3. Boy, he gets a lot of arc on that basketball. Great looking shot.
This is the way Connecticut would like the game to go. The faster the pace, the better it is for the Huskies. And that is an example of why. Ben Gordon may be the best 2-guard in the league, taking it strong to the basket there. Gordon able to move with the ball and without it.
Under pressure, high arcing foul goal. And he's saying it should have been a 4-point opportunity.
Oh, my goodness.
Back come the Huskies. Gordon pulls up. Oh, he is just so smooth. A fast break, pull-up 3. Connecticut out-rebounds their opponent by nearly 11 a game. Best in the nation. Strong to the basket again. And they have, as we showed you.
Ian Wright had 41 in that game. Okafor. And this guy, Gordon, had 43 in that game.
Oh, look at Ben Gordon. How do you defend that?
You don't. Notice how Foy is playing off Talik Brown.
Three-pointer on the way is good.
You worry about the emotion of senior night, and it is hard to keep focused at the start of the ball game. That's why you got to make a couple jumpers and you feel a little better.
Oh my goodness, does that lift the spirits?
Anderson likes to leak out early a little bit, so Tony L could do some damage on the glass.
He is a good rebounder and a good slasher too. They could use some drivers. Gordon gets an unburied look.
He has 5, and Seton Hall within 5. 8 minutes gone by.
Oh.
Gordon feels it tonight.
What did Jim Calhoun say? Instant offense. He's been struggling the last 5 games, but he can get doubles easily. Pretty good D. Green with him, keep him active. Yep. He's just too tough underneath.
Play a little screen roll out on the wing.
Gordon, the pull-up from the elbow.
Big time.
Boy, Gordon's one of those guys that if you're coaching him, you got to tell him, hey, every once in a while, go out there and take a bad shot or I'm going to take you out.
Don't be afraid.
Aggressive.
Don't be afraid of me if I holler at you.
Another turnover by Barrett as Gordon anticipated. He pulls up for 3.
And a quick timeout by Lewis Orr, rightfully so, but Ben cajoling the fans to step it up. And why not with those deliveries? Within the conference, and ultimately that's what you're going to be evaluated on.
Gordon, the strip of Allen on the way up. The numbers for the Huskies, they are blowing them out.
Nice give and keep the puppies humming.
Brown, wow, high screen from Okafor. Brown had a little trouble with the dribble. Gordon with the shot clock running out.
And looking at the bench.
Gordon, and his first basket. He had missed his first 4.
Young man who hit 6 in the first half against Kansas to set things up.
What a shot by Gordon. McNamara going for that steal. Gordon, baseline floater.
How about that elevation on that jump shot? For Connecticut, but they have got to start pushing this ball a little bit more. They've been too patient. Gordon,
Point shot brings it to 6.
I'll tell you what, though, again, another freshman developing confidence.
Look at Gordon. Wow, what a reverse by Ben Gordon. Timeout Notre Dame. Holy cow. Connecticut has taken it to the Irish.
You know, throughout the years, we've watched the Huskies, and regardless of the level of play and skill that they play and thrive on emotion. Ben Gordon, we said he had to explode and utilize that explosiveness. Right there, the nice ball fake, getting into the lane, using that athletic ability.
Is back in. Denham Brown is on the floor as well. Ben Gordon. And Jim Calhoun says there's no such thing as Ben Gordon taking too many shots. They want him to be more assertive offensively. The Huskies lead the nation in block shots. Most of that is Okafor. Look at this drive by Gordon. Holy cow. Ben Gordon is just taking over right now. The Irish staying within shouting distance. A 3 by Jordan Cornette, a good outside shooter for a big guy. And Notre Dame back within 8. Ben Gordon gets a clean look. Back up to 11. Gordon's got 13.
Which has to be expected with the loss of guys early who don't become seniors and the influx of young players.
Don't know if Ben Gordon's going to be around as a senior next year, but he's one heck of a junior right now. 17 points for him. UConn by 7. Connecticut trying to pull off a win without Emeka Okafor on the bench in street clothes because of the back trouble. Gordon gets into the paint, hangs and hits. As Okafor looks on for the bench. 19 for Ben Gordon as he surpasses his season average.
And you need the high percentage shots because, you know, when you're trying to make a comeback, you use an awful lot of energy, takes it out of your legs.
Jordan Cornette, another block shot. Ben Gordon picks up the loose change.
So he's still learning.
Shot clock inside 10. Gordon. Quinn got a piece and it still drops. 15 on the shot clock. The ball will be in the hands of Gordon as much as possible because he is their best free throw shooter. 3.
But I tell you what, Jason Frazier again impressing me so much. No hesitation. Last night I chided him for hesitating in the paint.
Ben Gordon buries the 3, but now they've got bigger goals on their mind, like a Big East championship and going to the NCAAs.
And they're playing with house money right now, although it seems like the odds are against them. They're getting some cards dealt against them as Ben Gordon starts to heat up.
He had 29 in the win over Notre Dame last night. That's his second 3 tonight. Number 1-4 here. Gordon with the pull-up. Man, is he good.
Well, it's the explosiveness that makes him that tough in that type of situation.
Gordon, look at that fadeaway. Oh, my.
He didn't take one. He took 2 guys on that one. And again, playing with confidence, playing with a bounce in his step. Honor his drive to the basket, and you see right there, look at 3 guys come out on him. 2 guys with their hands up, and he's still able to drop it on him.
Malik Brown.
Look at the hands. Good job by Boone to go get it, not wait for it.
Gordon for 3. Can't stop him. 3 threes, 13 first half points for Gordon, who scored 29 last night. Gordon. Oh, boy. Tough shot. Oh, man. 1 on 3, an off-balance pull-up jumper from 18.
That's what you call going with the green.
These 2 teams have met. They split the last 2 Big East championship games, and they split their 2 regular season meetings this year.
And right now, Ben Gordon is playing as well as Ben Gordon's ever played.
Absolutely. His absence, if he is not able to play, Charlie Villanueva that is obviously magnified by Okafor's absence. But, you know, when you're shooting like that, there aren't a whole lot of defenses that are going to be able to stop you.
Nardi, NBA 3. And Connecticut another run out. Gordon has Denham Brown. Gordon will finish himself, count the bucket, and the foul. Gordon's got 27 tonight to go over the 29 that he scored last night. Tournament champions. Their first and only title came last year. Anderson missed. Connecticut has won 5 of Big East championships. Gordon, a deep 3.
Not much defense for that one. Julius Page in resignation. That was beyond the pro line.
Gordon, he's been feeling it all week. Pull up from the baseline, no. Tapped by Taft, but out to Talik Brown. Gordon again. He is playing as well as any player in the country right now.
Mark McCarroll has come in and made his presence known. Not as strong as Troutman, but he's finding a way to continue to command the boards.
Had 7 points and 4 rebounds in the first half. Gordon, left hand, what a scoop. But he had been a very important player for them in the absence of Okafor the last couple of nights.
Well, he certainly has, and it's obviously depleting UConn's depth. And if you're Jim Calhoun, you're obviously somewhat nonchalant at times. You know, a guy who's been very humble, but he wants this.
The Big East Coach of the Year, Gordon, gets the bounce.
See, Talik Brown is not handling the ball. He's the point guard, but you got to put it in Ben Gordon's hands. There's the high screen.
Oh, man. Julius Page got all of that. Shot clock at 10. Gordon for 3.
Well, we talked about the reps that Julius Page was given on that bench, knowing he'd have to come up big. And there he goes, trying to make a basketball sandwich. But Ben Gordon says, please, sir, may I have another? Wham!
Ben Gordon with a hard 19 points here tonight. That's a new Big East tournament record, 80 points in 1 year for Ben Gordon.
Ben, an incredible championship for your team, a very tough Pittsburgh team. Talk about what it was like playing out on that floor tonight.
It was like a war, man. Every time we play Pittsburgh, you know, it's going to come down to the last couple seconds, and that's how it was today. You know, they're a real good team, and, you know, it was just fun. It was a lot of fun.
Tonight you set a record for Big East points in a championship. Tell me how your thought process has changed. You had to do it without Emeka over the course of those first 2 days.
I mean, my big man was out, so I knew it was time for me to step up. You know, I was playing up and down all season, and, you know, I just knew this was the time. This is the perfect time for me to, you know, break out.
And Emeka Okafor. Hayne fell down. That one's off the glass by Gordon.
In the open floor, but it all starts with UConn on defense. And another strip.
Ben Gordon. UConn. Timeout, Vermont.
Tom Brennan upset at Talik Brown's push-off. And, of course, a lot of bad things happened after that.
UConn, biggest lead in the first half. Talik Brown goes for the steal. There's Armstrong coming to help, and Ben Gordon underneath defensively.
What a nice read on the rotation.
Gordon, quick, off the glass, good.
Wire to wire, huh? Oh, a little kiss at the end, but what a heady play. Came from the top down.
12-point game, 16:05 to go. Sorrentine in double figures. How about the switch to the left hand by Ben Gordon? Will go to 12-0 under his tutelage in first-round games in the NCAA.
How about that? Blow by.
We've seen a lot of things happen. Nice pitch out here, and they got numbers. Yeah. Here's Gordon off the glass and good.
Well, he is just terrific with the dribble. Always under control. A flaw in this game, Vernon.
Gordon for 3.
He has just stepped up the level of play in that Big East tournament.
There's Cumont Greer. And Gordon got that one. Talik Brown 3-on-3. Gordon 4-3.
And how unselfish was Talik Brown. And he gave it right back. The interception.
These two teams, but I also wonder about the after effect of a double overtime game in the first half.
By a short team. By that, a short bench as Gordon knocks it down.
And he knows how important it is
for his ball club to have him have a big offensive game.
Gordon hits the three, and it's 15-7. He has his first points. Gordon pulls up right down the bottom of the well. Ben Gordon, he has 6. Now Ben successfully, he's down. Here comes UConn. Gordon, oh, deadly. Ben Gordon, the junior from Mount Vernon, New York, has 9, all on trays. Winner will meet either Syracuse or Alabama. They follow, and Ben Gordon easily works his way inside. 13 for him. Calhoun took Okafor out for about a minute with his third foul, but back in quickly. Gordon rattles it home. Ben Gordon, gentle Ben with 15. Fritchie with Boone. Boone denies. Breaking out is Gordon. And he's fouled by Smith. The basket counts, of course. He'll go to the line for the three-point play. Ben Gordon. Well, what a... He does it so effortlessly, but he's quick. He's solid defensively, offensively.
Well, Dick, if you had to put a signature on Connecticut basketball, it's what they do at the defensive end. They pressure you. They make it tough for you to get good shots. They block shots, and when they do, they get out in the open court and fly.
18 tonight.
They're improving, Dick. At just the
Make
right
it
time.
20. Make it 20. One more. Make it 2 more. One more basket. 2 more points for Gordon, who leads all scorers with 20.
They just force the action on you and take the initiative.
The point guard Talik in for Denham Brown. Not related. Ben Gordon has a good relationship with that net as he drops one right down the middle. Giving a breather, Okafor, but he doesn't sit down. Gordon lays it in.
Down there, uses his body very well, but you're going against the best at Okafor.
Ben Gordon joins the 3-hit parade. He's got 10. And just joining us was whacked heavily on the head taking a shot and had a numbing effect. Gordon gets his own rebound, and they break out in a hurry. Gordon stops the 3. They are really good. 46-27, timeout Alabama.
No matter what, just put the blinders on. Don't worry about helping anybody else. Don't let him get it.
Then Gordon finds a way to work his way in close. Yeah, they got open from the air, but Brock missed anyway. And then the long feed ahead to Gordon. Good catch. And another 2 for Gentle Ben. He has 22.
It's the whole complexion. They're tough defensively on the perimeter, and he, of course, anchors the back of that defense with the shot blocking ability.
Ben Gordon from long range. 25. The downtown shooting of UConn continues. Gordon takes a good one, and there's the result. Gordon is the best free throw shooter for the Huskies at about 82%.
That's too soft defensively.
Ball away from Emmett Thomas, and down the bottom of the well, Ben Gordon with 32.
And then the improbable victory over Stanford to vault them into the Sweet 16.
Well, they're part of the bracket busting here at the Phoenix Regional. Ben Gordon now with 36, 1 less than his career high.
Suffered last week in the regional final win over Alabama. Gordon, 3-point shot, and the first 5 to the Huskies.
And watch Gordon come out from these screens and square up on that jumper.
Pull-up jumper, and 5 points already for Gordon. 7-3 Huskies. We've got Horvath with 3, Williams with 3, Randolph with 4. Jumper, Gordon's first one since the early minutes. Beautiful shot over the outreach.
Again, Randolph should not be reaching. Oh, what a shot.
Ben Gordon.
Now we're getting a little flow to this basketball game. As I said, you set up a man with good looks, and a guy like Reddick will eventually hurt you.
That's Gordon.
Oh. And you're talking about taking Duhan 1-and-1 and getting that shot over Dang. He is some scorer.
He's got 14. Huskies again pushing it up. It's Gordon looking for the jumper again. Yes.
Good blocking out.
And again it's Boone.
See, this game is the way Connecticut wants to play. Moving it up and down the floor, hitting from the outside. When you see, he's so far out, he's a no factor. You ought to dribble closer to Jack and then make the play.
Gordon again. Wow. Bangs that home for a 3. Get ugly. UConn
had these blowout wins all turn out wrong except for Duke. And look at Gordon with that effort.
That's a double clutch, and he can do that as well as any guard in college basketball.
Gordon. Oh, he had it carried like a football player for just a second there. Had it tucked away, and Gordon putting on quite a show.